A group of executives from an American car company traveled to Japan to observe operations at an overseas plant. As they watched the assembly line, one executive noticed that something important was missing. He brought it to the attention of the Japanese manager. At our American plant, he explained, we position a technician at the end of every assembly line. His job is to tap the edge of each car door with a rubber mallet to ensure a proper fit. Now, the Japanese foreman, he smiled and he politely responded, we took a step back. We changed design process to make sure we had a perfect fit from the beginning. No need man at end. In his book, Start With Why, author Simon Sinek discusses this critical go back to the start concept of looking at the processes you use in your business to see what can be improved in the very beginning to achieve a better result at the end. One way to apply this, something I've done in real estate, is in the negotiating process. Suppose you have a listing. You probably envision, a lot of agents do, that negotiating is something that begins when an offer comes in from a buyer. But if the purpose of negotiating is to get your sellers the highest possible price for that home, then shouldn't the negotiating process begin before the buyers even write that first offer? Now, I know what you're thinking. Since most buyers have an agent who isn't you, you don't have a chance to, as the listing agent, to influence those buyers before they write that first offer on your listing. But actually, that's not true. You see, as you know, normally buyer's agents call listing agents before they write offers. And in my mind, this is a great place where a place you can begin the negotiating. Because what you say to that other agent before he or she writes that offer is what they're going to relay to their buyer. This is your golden opportunity to influence those buyers through an agent who they know and trust. I mean, it's huge. What you say about the seller's reason for selling, the strong interest of other buyers who've looked at the home, the desirable features of the home in the neighborhood that the buyer's agent may not be aware of. Things like this can have a huge impact on a buyer's perception of value and make a huge difference in the price that they write in that first offer, and then their willingness to come up in price from there. Actually, I think negotiating goes back even further than that conversation with an agent who has an interested buyer who wants to write an offer on your home. I mean, think about this. From the moment you list a property, the ad you write, the way you promote it to other agents, the sparkle in your eyes and the enthusiasm in your voice every time you talk about that home. That's what I call early stage negotiating. It's something you should be doing every day. This is Greg Hague. Would you like to learn some creative, non-traditional real estate strategies that make sellers call you in droves, wanting to list with only you, and along with ways to show those sellers how you can sell their home faster and at a higher price, things no one else is doing? Well, come on over to realestatemaveriks.com and also check out the 990company.com where we're writing the creative playbook on how you can win in real estate.